purist football heaven, like De Zerbi's football against Andrew's football. Yeah, if someone who's like a football hipster or a football purist or whatever you want to call it, this was like a really, really fascinating football match. It really was really fascinating to watch the two different styles. Brighton are really good, and the way they play is really nice. Like, they're so quick with their movement and the triangles they create, and it's just it's a lot of one touch. Like, it's so good to watch, so good. I thought Richarlison had a really good game. He didn't score, but he played really well, really good up front. He's cemented his spot at number 9 there, and he didn't score today. I think he scored 9 in a row. He scored 9 Premier League games in a row before that, and I think the record is like 11. So, but yeah, even though he didn't score today, he just played really, really well. Held up the ball really well. Whenever it came to feet or whenever he had to link up play, he did it really well. Was good to see Son back as well. Maddison too also had a really good game, like he often does. He just pops up wherever he wants to and makes things happen. Like, yeah, obviously they really missed him too. When Pape Sarr scored, he really should have just picked the ball up and ran to the halfway line. Like, I fucking hate, you're at home, you're supposedly a top 4 Premier League club, and you're at home, and you were losing, and now you equalized, and you celebrate like you won the World Cup. Like, okay, you're excited. Be excited, show emotion, but job's not done, man. Like, get the ball and go to the halfway line and go again. Because, like, be excited, show passion, yes. But if you celebrate like the job is done, like you're celebrating like that was what you were trying to achieve, which communicates to yourself and to everyone around you and to your fans and to the opposition that you're okay and you accept drawing at home against Brighton. When you shouldn't accept drawing at home, you shouldn't accept drawing at home against anyone. So, and I think his teammates noticed it. Like, you see Richarlison, for example, as soon as Sarr scored, he grabbed the ball and ran, and actually ran for Sarr. They were all grabbing Sarr, like, come on, let's go. But he refused. He just kept celebrating. I fucking hate that. And you see the best teams. You think fucking Real Madrid, if they were losing at home and they equalized, you think they fucking celebrate? No, they grabbed the ball and they put it on the halfway line. They were against Barcelona away from home at Barcelona. They were losing and then they equalized. And as soon as they equalized, they got excited and they grabbed the ball and they went to halfway because the job was not done. And then what happened? 10 minutes later, Jude Bellingham bombed it in the top corner. Because things like that communicate what the standard is, what's acceptable. It communicates, what the culture is, what's acceptable. So if for you, drawing at home is now you're happy that you're drawing at home. No, of course you're not happy. You want to win. So pick the ball up and fucking win the game and then celebrate. I fucking hate that. I can't stand that. It just communicates that you're not a top tier football club and you're not trying to be a top tier football club, and that drawing at home is acceptable to you, which it shouldn't be. And I don't give a fuck if Pape Sarr doesn't score very often or whatever. He wants to celebrate. Fuck you, man. You got a job to do. Like, in terms of the team, like, you want to win. Like, you got a job to do, as in, like, the job is for the team to win, right? Like, come on, man. Fuck me. Another thing I noticed, if you just watch the highlights in the last goal, you don't see the triangle that Richarlison, Son, and Maddison created. Because they basically created that whole goal. Like, they were passing it around the back, and then Maddison picked up the ball really deep. Richarlison and Son dropped in as well. They created a triangle, and they basically cut through the whole midfield. And then Richarlison laid it off to Son, and then Son crossed it first time. And it was a really beautiful move and a really clutch moment. But the clutch moment, like, this is what... If you just watch the 3-minute highlights or even the 9-minute highlights, you don't see what happened. Like, you don't know what happened in the match that led to the goal. Like, and I don't even understand what's entertaining about that. Like, from a story perspective, it's an entertaining story that, wow, you get to watch Spurs score a last minute goal and celebrate with the fans. Yeah, that's nice, but you don't even know how they did it. You don't even know like the football aspect of what they did to create the space to actually create a goal. Because if you watch the highlight, it's literally just Son crossing first time and Brendan Johnson hitting it in. Like, you don't even know what happened. But yeah, that was a really good move. And I think Son is an elite level footballer. Like, he could play at like a Barcelona or Bayern Munich or wherever. Like, he would excel at a top European club. And yeah, I think he's in the elite of football in the world. So yeah, it's good they have him back. But yeah, overall, the last thought is that little moments like this, where it seems like that could have gone either way. Like, Brighton could have been winning that match, but they weren't. And then Spurs went on to win it. And like in the last minute, they were clutch. Like, clutch moments like that, you look back at a season and you're like, that's how that team got there, from moments like that. So it's a very, very important win. And yeah, good on them. Big up Ange, big up Spurs. Yeah. I finally enjoy watching Spurs. All thanks to Ange Postecoglou. Yeah, like the video and all that good stuff. Thanks, bro.